So hi, thank you so much once again for joining in. And I believe you're here because you have goals that you want to achieve. I believe you're here because you are looking forward into achieving, into achieving your 2024 goals. And of course, right now we have already started the second half of the year, which means this year is running so very, very fast. But there's no option. We have no option, guys, apart from leveling up. So can I get to see people that are excited and they're saying, I've lived my past 6 months for the year 2024 and I'm ready to level up. Just write level up in the chat there, and then we can be able to celebrate each other because, of course, we need to be grateful and celebrate our success before we even get it. Because they say anything that you see, it has already been seen in someone's vision, in someone's, mind, and then that is when they go and work on it for it to manifest. So if you feel you are ready to level up, guys, it's time to celebrate, because I know and for sure that these next 6 months are going to be amazing. And of course, here's an assurance. God says, prepare yourself. I'm about to take you to another level. Guys, it is no joke. I live my life with faith, and I know that this is the right time. Today, it's kind of like I got a confirmation from the Holy Spirit, because I read a message from one of the team members telling me about her dream. I don't know if she's here, Esther. I'm gonna actually share that, Esther, if you don't mind. And then I posted something yesterday, and she's like, "This is exactly what it's incredible. You're gonna see that in the group when the time is right." And then after reading that message, I got another message today from Tangi. Sharing with me a script to show that, guys, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like how everything is running and how everything is going on right now. It is just a confirmation from God that I said, I'm gonna take you to another level. And you are gonna be part of Team Unstoppable, or if you're a guest, or if you're already part of Team Unstoppable, guys, we are doing something right. And I will assure you that between now and end of the year, we will be having so many success stories, so many people that will be glorifying God for what He has done to them and to their families, and to other people that are gonna equip, and they're gonna be their torch bearers. So, guys, my name's Veronica Gervaskundia, and I am a global business coach. I have been doing what I'm doing, and I've been doing the business for over a decade right now. And I will tell you, it has been my absolute pleasure, because it has been the best decision I've ever done in my life. I did computer science degree back in school, in University of Dar es Salaam, which is in Tanzania. So I'm a Tanzanian currently living in South Africa with my family. We moved here about 3 years ago, and I mean, moving the southern zone of Africa has been the best decision also. And because from there, we've been able to really, really, really grow and, build an amazing community. We started thinking globally, because before we are just thinking locally, like, it's just Tanzania and all that. But when we moved here, we were like, you know what? We want to be able to do more. And because of social media, because of technology, we have been able to build a business right now in about 13 countries. And so what I'm sharing with you right now, I've done this presentation so many, countless times, and it's also recorded. We're also recording this one, so that should you feel like you have got other people that they want to get to know this business, when you want to be part of the business, then you will have this for you to be able to build your own business. And yeah, I do Forever Living Products, and that is what you're gonna talk about. Forever Living Products is an American company that's been there for years, but today you're gonna get to understand this business. So if you think you know Forever, then today is your chance to really understand, because you're gonna hear from someone that has done it over a decade. You're gonna get stories of people. You're gonna hear Heather, who has just started, and now she has just bought herself an apartment, guys, and that's one of the stories that she's gonna share with you today at age 28. So what is, probably, if you're not part of it, that means it's not enough. But today, give yourself an opportunity to really stay to the end, to get to understand what is that we really do. And in the marketing plan of this business, I've been able to achieve almost everything that this business offers. And you're gonna get to, you really, really gonna get to understand. But the reason why I decided to do the business, because I was told, Vero, you will start the business with low startup capital. So if you're here and you're struggling, and you're having, or maybe you're not struggling, but you're just looking for another source of income, then you don't have to really think of, where do I get the money, or where do I squeeze in, because the startup capital is low. Is low, and still it has got an opportunity to give you the life that you've always wanted to. You understand? And the second reason why I decided to do the business, because I was told, Vero, we can build the business, or you can build the business part-time. And so you are there maybe at work, maybe you're a student, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe you're having a job, another business. You don't have to quit what you do. You can still be able to build a business part-time, and by using that 1 hour, 2 hours a day. Now, one thing that is very key for me as a business coach that makes me so proud is the fact that you can be able to build a business where you're getting the support and the trainings. So, and in our community, our unstoppable community, that is exactly what we do. I mean, I don't know how many, like, every single day, guys, we have got a training. Like right now, we're doing this one. In the evening, I'll be doing a training in our group to help the people that have just started the business. We call them new distributors, and to help them and equip them to kickstart their business. Tomorrow, we're having another session. The other day on Friday, we're having another session. Sunday, Saturday, people are having sessions where they are. On Sunday, we're going to have another one. Guys, one thing that we have decided to do, because when most people, when they start businesses, they don't know what to do, and in other teams, I don't know what they do, but what I know is that our team has really, really decided to equip themselves, and we have the knowledge that you need to build your business. So welcome, and I feel very, very, very honored to welcome you in this session where success is made. Like, we have got stories of very, very ordinary people like myself that have been able to achieve some extraordinary results. And today is your chance. So the question is, where do you want to see yourself in the next 6 months? Between July and December 2024, what is that you want to see in your life? What is that you really want to see in your life? Like, how much income do you want to have already increased? How do you want to be spending time with your family? How do you want your health to look like? How do you want your annual income to look like between now and some time like this next year? Savings, investments, experience. Now, let's also think about 5 to 10 years from now. Because the decision in the life, well, they say the life that there is right now, that you're living right now, if it's good, then because you made some good decision 5 years back. If you're feeling like you're drained, then it's because you also maybe there's some decision that you're supposed to make, but you didn't make, some 5 years back. But today is an opportunity for you to be able to make the right decision, because they say life is a series of choices, right? Life is a series of choices. And you being in this meeting today, you have chose well. But the question is, are you gonna keep on choosing? Because being in this meeting is one thing, but staying to the end is another thing. And saying yes to the opportunity after seeing like it's something that you can't be able to do, then that's another decision that you need to make. You understand? So the question is, what choices do you make every single day? 5 years from now, where will you be? 6 months from now, where will you be? But good thing is, I hope that you're ready for change, because they say when the student is ready, the teacher appears. The fact that you said yes to this meeting, that means there's something that has drove you into coming to this meeting today. You understand? And of course, when it comes to finances, the only way to get yourself to achieve the goal that you want to achieve is by earning another source of income. You probably cannot add another job, because of course, one year jobs are not enough. But on top of that, jobs are nowhere to be found. But one thing that is very, very, very key and can be easy for you is to be able to start a business. That is why right now we're here and we're showing each other how one can be able to start a business on their part-time, on their part-time. So you are not here by chance. You're here because you're meant to be here. And if you decide to become an entrepreneur with us, that means you're looking at starting a business, as I said, with the low startup capital, okay? And most business that people start, they, like, you have to be in the business for quite some time before you even get your return on investment. With this business, you will start making instant incomes. You will start retailing your products. You will start building your teams. You will start making money immediately when you start, And of course, this opportunity has an opportunity. This business opportunity has a potential of making you some crazy money in future. Now, that depends with you. That can be 2 years from now, 5 years from now. But all in all, if you don't have right now in your hands a business that can help you to make an extra $2,500 US dollars, that can help you make maybe an extra 40,000 rands, then obviously this is for you. You know, you can actually become a six figures earner by using this business. Personally, I'm a six figures earner because of this business. I'm one of the percenters because of this business. So, and imagine I started my business, what, 475,000 Tanzanian shillings? That's about $250. You know, that's all I needed to have. You understand? But on top of that, you will be able to grow personally. It's incredible who you will become if you're going to say yes to the business. And of course, you'll have fun, enjoy, travel the world at the same time. And this business is evolving right now, guys. And the reason why it's evolving is because we have got technology, is because we have got social media. 60%, 67% of people make choices of buying a product or a service because of social media. They've seen an ad. I've got people that have been able to start a business with us, you know, people that have bought products from us and they have started on social media, you know, and we have been, like, for example, for our team is in about 13 countries, guys, and we have been able to do this by using social media. You know, I remember a lady, for example, calling me from Namibia. She's called Miriam. I don't know if she's in this meeting, but she asked me if she can lose weight. And I was like, Miriam, why do you just want to lose weight? We can be able to build a business. And she decided to use the products. She got results. She lost weight. And she was like, you know what? I'm now ready to build a business with you. Right now, we are building one of the biggest businesses and one of the top teams in Namibia. You know, right now, because of a call like that, you know, right now, just been talking to a lady that just leveled up to becoming a supervisor. And I met her on Instagram. You know, last year we had a certain lady called Tangi that I met on Instagram beginning of the year. By end of the year, she was already making about 40. She already at a level called manager. And the manager is someone that is actually making about 40,000 a month. That is a period of 12 months. So guys, social media is incredible. If you have been able to build business 13 countries, don't limit yourself by where you are and the people are surrounding you right now, because today you are getting an opportunity to be a global business owner. And so also don't worry, because we say the same God that gave you the business idea by bringing you in this meeting for you to get to know what is that we do is the same God that is going to give you the strategy, has already given you the right team, because you're going to join this business under the right team that is doing the business amazingly. The momentum is incredible. The growth, the stories that you already have is incredible. But on top of that, the same God is going to give you the clients that you need for you to build a business. My mission as a team leader is to show people, coach people, and support people from all backgrounds to start and build businesses from scratch, guys. As I said, from low startup capital, using their part-time while keeping their current commitment, keeping your current commitment, with the aim of helping you starting to tick your short-term goals, you know, paying off debts, because I know people are loaded in debts. If that is not you, then you who do have people that are loaded in debts right now that they're looking forward into paying off debts and starting to live their life free. You understand? And of course, one of other mission that we have in the team is to help you get to earn your first global trip. I mean, I love traveling, guys. I mean, remember in 2014, my husband and I traveled in 14 countries in 1 year. In 2015, we again did 15 countries. Right now, we are planning the trip that we're going to have with about 12 people to 14 people of our team members, okay, going to Europe in September. We're just planning it right now because the goal is to, you know, live life to the full potential. And I believe traveling the world, guys, is incredible. So let's, you know, like you will start, you know, making sure that you're putting food on the table, you know, you're achieving your first goal, your second goal, you know, maybe buy your first car. But on top of that, you have to have global traveling as one of your goals. For the past, I mean, now it will be 4 months, because that is since February, end of February, yeah? Yeah, we have had about, now it will be about close to 22 people, 23 people that have traveled the world. Incredible. Incredible, guys. So I know that whatever I'm talking about has been happening in our team. So if you are here and you're a guest and you love traveling, can you just write the country that you want to go? Can you write the country there that you've always wanted to go? Let's see where you want to go. Because I can assure you, it is beyond paying off debts. It is beyond just putting in food on the table. It is beyond the 3,000 rands that people are looking for. I know you can be looking for an extra 3,000. Right now, when I'm talking about global travel, you're like, what are you talking about? I know, because my goal was that I wanted small money. But then when you build a business, you come to realize you can actually be able to achieve total financial freedom. My name is Veronica Kundia, and it is my honor to share with you what I'm going to share with you right now. I can see people saying Maldives, you want to go to America, you want to go to France, America. Yes, the Caribbean. That is nice. Keep on putting those countries that you have. We're 34th as I'm looking forward into seeing a lot more messages of where you have always wanted to go. Guys, can you please put in that? I can see Dubai there. That is good. That is going to give us an idea as team leaders of where we should do as the team incentive. So put in the country. Probably it's going to be the next team incentive that we're going to have. Awesome. Are you excited, guys? I'm personally excited. Just the last trip that we have had was going to India. And we were 9 of us, and from the team, we were amongst about 20,000 people in India, guys. Incredible. Indians are doing amazing. So what's happening in our team is that you start where you are, and then we are meeting when we are traveling. So this is Said from Tanzania. This is Esther from Namibia. This is myself. This is Frida from Namibia. We get to have amazing moments. This is Miriama. This is Selma. This is Heather. She's going to share with us today. This is my husband, So we get to meet some amazing top leaders. You can see here, this is Miriama, Esther, Selma, and Heather. She's going to share, as I said, now you're going to be able to represent your country in an amazing way. You're going to be able to travel and get to see what is happening. Like here, we were taking pictures at, it's called Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is one of the seventh wonders of the world. Guys, imagine a building being a seventh one of the world, because this whole building is built by using marble. They have sculptured everything here by hand. It has been built for 22 years. You are there. You know what they're saying? When it's cold, it's never getting cold. When it's warm and hot, it never gets hot. Like, it's just incredible to get to see the history of the world. And this is us as Team Unstoppable. This is the owner of the company, and this is the president of the company. This is Said, one of the team members we have. So this is the life they're signing up for right now. So Heather's going to share with us. But before that, let me tell you, Forever is an amazing company that you can be able to work with. Forever's been there for 46 years in now about 440 countries, sorry, 140 countries, okay? And because some countries right now, they're operating online, so they don't need depots and all that. So they have some of the countries have been closed because of the technology that Forever is now implementing. Technologies is helping everywhere into making things easier. And then Forever's the headquarters of Forever is in Scottsdale, Arizona, in the US. And the company is the product that they have is into health and wellness. And for me, if you're looking forward into being an entrepreneur, then you're looking at having a product that is in high demand. And right now, health, everybody's looking forward into gaining back their health. Everybody is looking forward into losing weight, into having a great skin. My post right now today was about skin and weight loss, and I've got followers, about almost 100,000 followers. And what I do is I just post Forever, guys. And imagine with almost 100,000 followers as an influencer, and I do Forever. Because why? Because people love traveling, people love lifestyle, but people love health and wellness. People, these products have been known. People have been using these products for years. And so if you're looking forward into being an entrepreneur, then obviously you're at the right time. What do we do in the business? Because Heather is going to share with us her story, but I wanted you to know exactly what she has been doing and what we do. And if you choose to say yes to the business, what will you be doing? One is you will use the products. As I said, we have got healthy products that are aloe vera based. And you see, when you talk about aloe vera, that's another added advantage for you to becoming an entrepreneur, because the products are very well trusted. And on top of that, our products are being certified as organic. Guys, when a product is organic, is not even natural, it's organic. You understand? And it's incredible. Because with the market that we have, everything flooding in the markets right now, to have a product and you being an entrepreneur where you're selling organic products is a big deal. You understand? So the only thing that you need to do is you use the products yourself, get to know the benefits. I remember the very first product for me to sell, not to sell, that gave me that that belief in the business was a product called Arctic Sea. It's a fish oil. I gave it to my friend's dad who had paralyzed. So he got stroke and then paralyzed halfway. And I gave him the Arctic Sea. Within a month, he started blinking fingers on the side he had paralyzed, and that wasn't the case before. And they've been moving around from hospitals and all that. It has been. Now, these products are not medicine. They're not drugs. They're just helping with, like that Arctic Sea is helping with the brain functioning. And when you get stroke and you paralyze, that is mostly brain. So when the brain is now fed with the right nutrients, it starts to get to its natural state. You understand? So we have got amazing products you will need to use. I personally use, when I aged 29, I was also told, very, you're diabetic, your cholesterol is not okay. So I needed to lose weight because I was overweight. I used a program called C9. Within 9 days, I was able to lose 5 kilos. 5.3 kilos to be precise. Within a month, I was able to lose 10 kilos. Within 3 months, I was able to lose 18 kilos. And with that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna explode with this business. I went on social media, starting to build business, started talking about the products, and I was gaining over 2,000 followers from my own story. So when you use the products, it's easy for you to be able to share with another person. And when it comes to sharing, you're looking at developing 20 to 30 regular customers. Now, let's talk business here, guys. When it comes to business, forever is giving a retail profit, let me say, whoever is giving you a profit, a privilege of making 43% retail profit, meaning per every 100, you are making 43. Per every 100,000, you are making 43,000. Per every 1,000, you are making 430. Guys, that is a lot of profit. If someone is in business right now, you will agree with me that 43% retail profit is a lot of profit. People get 5%, 10%, 15%. You understand? And imagine, you don't need to have a shop. You don't need to employ anybody. You can use your status, you can use your social media. You can be there at your office, and you are tight, your boss is, waiting for the report, but you just post a status on your WhatsApp, and someone is watching your status, and they're like, you know what? I want this product. Bring it to me. You courier it, you make your money. Guys, it is as simple as that. And you can still move thousands worth of products, because the next that you want to do is you also need to build a business by having other people do the business with you. Meaning, we will talk to your people. You can invite people for meetings like this. You can send the recording sessions like this. The one that we're doing right now is recorded. And someone will be like, you know what? I'm also looking for an extra income. How can I start the business? When they say yes to your business after you sharing with them, they're going to join to forever, but through you. But when their order gets to forever, because they will have to buy products the way you will buy products, when their order gets to forever, forever says, you know what? Thank you so much. You brought us a customer. We're going to give you percent. You know how much Forever is going to pay you? Forever is going to pay you 2,200 per person. 2,200 rands. 2,200 Namibian dollars when one person says to you yes to your business. Forever pays you close to 400,000 Tanzanian shillings when someone joins your team. Guys, how many people do you know today that they're looking for an extra income? Everybody. Everybody. Now, you might be sitting there and say like, oh, so I've been invited for someone else to make money. Well, let me tell you, I was also told, Vero, you join, you don't join. We will keep on doing the business. We will keep on doing these sessions. So if you're going to join it for you. So no one has invited you because they know that they're going to make the money. But what matters is when you join is that they are supposed to coach you. That's the reason. They are looking at your potential. They're looking at what you can do. They're looking at your goals. And most likely, God is the one that sent them to you to become, for them to be your destiny, to become your destiny helper, for you to be able to achieve your goals. So guys, we work together. But the thing is, of course, because of the effort that you're going to put in by bringing other people in the business, Forever does not put any efforts. Forever is saying, we're still going to pay you 2,200 per person that you're going to bring in. Guys, last month we had a lady that recruited 8 people. 8 people, you're looking at almost 20,000 by recruitment alone. 8 people. That is 20,000 by just recruiting. Now, why don't we talk to as many people as possible? Why don't you think of everybody that you're going to equip or you're going to help to understand this business? Even if you don't know how, we're going to be there to help you. That is why we're saying we're going to coach you. Tonight, I'm going to share in the group how one can be able to start the business, sorry, how one can be able to kickstart their business after starting forever. So when you join the business, you will have the trainings that you need to build your business. And when you start, you will start as an assistant supervisor, 99.9% are starting as an assistant supervisor. But you can also choose to start as a preferred customer if you choose to start by using the products. And you can start with that minimum as 2,000, 2,000 something, 3,000. But if you choose this way, for you to become a full member, because you have to become a full member as an assistant supervisor, it means you're looking at buying a product of close to 10,000. That's about 9,400 rands, which is a lot, you know. But then if you choose to say, you know what, I want to start as an assistant supervisor direct, then you are now looking at spending about 6,825. You buy a combo, you become a full member once and for all, and you're not supposed to, it's not you're not supposed, you will not be obligated to do that order again, because that order already got you to assistant supervisor. How are you going to move to assistant supervisor to assistant manager and manager? Because the more levels you go up, the more the percentages you can see. And these percentages, ladies and gentlemen, means money. This means money. Because it means when you're assistant manager and you have got the other team, then forever is also, you know, paying you some percentages because of what your team has done. You know, but everybody in every level is getting paid according to what they did. So if someone as a supervisor is making money, for example, when you start as an assistant supervisor, the next level you're going to go to, as I said, is supervisor, right? For you to from assistant supervisor to supervisor to assistant manager to manager, you're looking at recruiting people and building other people and building teams. Okay, so assistant supervisor, you can just be able to get people in the business. As I said, when one person says yes to the business, forever is paying you about 1,000, so it's paying about 2,200. How many people you're gonna recruit? That really up to you. But for you to get to supervisor, you will have to have a team of about 3 to 5 people. Is 3 to 5 people a lot of people? Definitely not. Definitely not. But supervisor is making about 10,000. Okay, this is Zimbabwe, about 610, you know, US dollars. 3 to 5 people, guys. Next level you're going to, you're looking at making about 1,000, okay? And that is effort based depending on what you do. But you're looking to have a team of about 15 people. Is it a lot of money? Definitely not. A lot of people? Definitely not a lot of people. Manager, you're looking at making about 2,500 US dollars. That is having a team of about 25 people. For Namibia and South Africa, a supervisor is making about 10,000. Assistant manager is making about 16,000. Manager is making about 39,000, 40,000 rands a month. Okay. For Zambia, if we have got Zambians in here, so assistant supervisor is making about 4,000 to 8,000 Zambian kwacha. Supervisor 8,000 to 12,000. Manager is looking at making about 25,000 Zambian kwacha. And of course, you can level up to supervisor, soaring, senior and other levels. Sapphire. I'm currently Sapphire here. And then for Tanzania, if you have got Tanzanians in this room, then a manager in Tanzania is looking at making about 4 million Tanzanian shillings, and you're having a team of about what? 25 people and above. Is it a lot of money? Definitely. Is it too good to be true? I understand, because I felt the same, like too good to be true. But I will tell you right now, network marketing, which is the industry that we are in, forever is using the network marketing way of distribution. This is where the world is going, guys. This is the win-win situation. You get in the business, we show you how, you win, everybody wins. And which is not the case in the job that you're in. And Heather is going to share a story that is going to prove to you on that. And so Heather, over to you. Looking forward to getting excited and to be inspired by your story. Heather, you can unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, my leader. Should I share my screen from my side, or do you still have the slides?
I did put the slides here. Hey, Heather, you muted yourself again. You can unmute yourself.
All right, leader.
I do have your slides, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I have your slides. I can move them quickly, yeah.
Okay, I've shared my screen. I'm not sure if you can see them.
Oh, yeah, sure, yes.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share my story with you. I get so very emotional when I have to share my story, because when I started, I never thought I would be, at this point where I'm actually inspiring other people by sharing my story. So, like my leader has mentioned, my name is Heather. I'm a supervisor in the marketing plan of Forever Living, but by profession, I'm a
Hida,
certified.
sorry. Let me see if I'm seeing your. Oh, perfect. Okay, I can see your. Okay, sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, I can see your slide. Okay, perfect. All right.
Okay. But I'm a certified accountant by profession. I also studied law. Growing up, they used to tell us that, you need to go to school, you need to study hard, you get a good job, and then you are going to be able to earn a lot of income. So I thought, let me further my studies, let me study all these nice, fancy things, and then I'm going to have a very good salary and I'll be set for life. And life then hit me with the reality that, it's not always that, when you have a good qualification, you are also going to get the income. And sometimes you will have the income, but not the time. So I joined Forever because of my health. Um, I was diagnosed with mitral valve prolapse in the year 2015. I was 20 at the time, turning 21. And, being told that you have a heart condition at that age, for me, it broke me. I couldn't cope with that. It was a lot for me. I went into depression. I was sick in and out of hospital all the time. So I had basically given up on life. And then I call her my destiny helper. She introduced me to the products, specifically what we call the Clean Nine program. And this is what helped me to cleanse. This is just a picture of me, the time that I was going through my health scare. So once I took the Clean Nine, I went through the 9 days program. I was able to lose 9 kilos within the 9 days. So I was so super excited about the product. Then she introduced me to the business. But like many professionals, I looked down on selling a lot. It felt like something that I would, for lack of a better word, I would say something that was beneath me, because I felt like I'm not someone who can be going out in the streets selling products. That is so not me. So I didn't take the opportunity serious, but I did join so that I could be able to use the products. So I started using the aloe vera gel and the Actic C. That's when I started to see my health improving. And as I could see my health improving, I then realized that, this business, it's more than just me wanting to make extra income or wanting to make money. This is an opportunity to reach out to other people that are in the same place that I was in. You see, there I was with my mom. I would wake up in ICU and she's there sitting there crying, praying every day. It was hard for not just me, but for my family. So I got to realize that we have very powerful products that we can actually share with other people, help them to improve their health. Once I started to see it from that perspective, it gave me the energy that I needed to push my business, because now it was not just about money. It was also now about changing other people's lives. So the products, they are very powerful. If you use them, I guarantee you are going to have a very powerful testimony. Another reason I joined was I was drowning in debt. I was an accountant, I had a fancy office, fancy title, but every month money would come in today. 2 days later, I am broke. There is nothing. Sometimes I'm even borrowing money for fuel so that I can go to work. And at the time, I actually didn't have a car. I would use my mom's car. She would have to drop me at my office. Then she has to then go to her work. So it was so challenging. And that made me realize that, sometimes we hang on to titles thinking that, what, I have a nice office job and I can't be selling because what will people think of me? but actually, sometimes it's worthwhile to invest in all these opportunities because it created extra income for me. And then I was also not having time. My job was very demanding. I would wake up very early. Most of the time by 6 a.m. I was already in the office, which meant I had to leave the house very early. Sometimes I'm coming back 9 p.m. in the evening, 10 p.m. Sometimes I would sleep over at the office so that I can push my business because you have targets and you can't tell clients to say, no, I didn't finish your reports because I had to knock off at 5. So it was so demanding in terms of time, such that even when I did have extra income, I never had the time to spend that income. So I was someone who loved traveling, but I couldn't travel. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm staying in South Africa, but I would go like 3 years without going home because I never had enough time to take leave so that I could be able to travel. So that was another factor, time freedom. And I also needed capital because when, like most people, when we're in varsity or when we're in primary school, we write down our goals. By 25, I want to do this. I want to have a house. I want to own my accounting firm. I want to retire. We all have all those kind of goals. But when I was in full-time employment, I didn't have the income to invest in those goals. So that was also another motivating factor for me to start the business. So here I am. I just shared some pictures of myself learning to use the products because once I decided that I was going to pursue the business, I had to learn to use the products because you can only recommend something if you yourself have used it, if you yourself believe in the product. So I am my biggest customer. I use my own products from skincare to supplements to personal care products. And I also started going to gym. This is now, part of personal development because previously I was suffering alone. You are dealing with this health condition by yourself, but now I had a team that I gained through forever that was there for me. They would go with me. When I need to go to the gym, we would go together as a team. So I not only gained my health, but I gained community in that I had other people that were there for me and supporting me. So that was me learning to use the products. I managed to lose weight. That is me with Veronica when we started going to gym and the results after we had done the program. So you can see that the products are in fact powerful. Then when I made the decision to start, that is me. That first picture that you see, that is me the day I collected my box of products. So that is the day I signed up for Forever. Then I had to start to learn how to explain products to other people and how to teach them to use the products as well. I had to do contact marketing, learn to attend trainings that the company offers because we do get training in terms of the products, in terms of the business. The company organizes events for us for that. So I was then able to start, to attend all of this so that I can build my business. So if you are in this meeting and you're worried, I can't sell, I don't know how to talk to people, where do I start? I know nothing about health. I was from an accounting background. I knew nothing about supplements, but the company does offer training where you get to learn about the product, where you get to learn about the benefits and about how to present yourself and the business opportunity. So I started to learn the activities. And when I started to do that, I started to see improvement, because then I started qualifying for trips. And you can see from the first picture there that you were saying, that is me before I started Forever. And this is me when the business started to work out and I started to be, being able to travel with the team. And I went on this trip when I was a supervisor in the marketing plan, which is one of the very lowest levels of the marketing plan. And, there was a team incentive to travel to Dubai. I tried to run for the trip, but I couldn't qualify. So, I decided from the profits that I was making from selling the products, let me pay for myself to go. Because at this time, I was making enough from the business to actually retire from or from full-time employment. So I had left full-time employment to pursue forever, which means I now had the income and I had the time to travel. In April, we went to India for the global rally, going to see the Taj Mahal, we went to Zanzibar earlier on the previous year. So this is, things that I never thought I would be able to achieve, or these are dreams that I had written off. Sometimes you get to a point where you try to convince yourself that, you know what, I'm not into traveling and all of that. Why specifically? Because maybe you don't have the time or you don't have the income. But these are some of the things that you can be able to achieve in forever. And as I mentioned, when I started the business, I did not have a car. My mom had to drop me off. But 3 months after starting my business as an assistant supervisor, I was making enough from my 4cc profits to be able to save up to buy a car. So if you are doing your minimum target, you are making about 6,900 in terms of profits. So I managed to save close to 30,000 within the first 3 months of starting the business. And after that, I then topped up with some of my money from my income and I bought myself my first car cash 3 months after starting the business. And this is something that I never thought I would do because I was borrowing money for fuel. So buying a car was actually not in the plan. If you are in the meeting and you have those small goals that you want to achieve, you can actually use Forever as a vehicle, to build that extra income that you need to get yourself the nice things that you are looking for in life. Now I'm looking at upgrading my car, so I need to qualify for the Forever to Drive. That is one of my goals for the year. And then through Forever as well, remember I mentioned that I wanted to open my own firm, but I didn't have the capital. So after I left the full-time employment, I started saving up some of my profits from Forever, and I was able to launch my own office, where I'm operating, offering the accounting services. So you might be in this meeting. Forever is not your dream. It's not what you want to be doing for the rest of your life. Maybe you have other things, you are into property or other businesses that you want to pursue, but capital is a problem. Use Forever as a vehicle to build the capital that you need to start your business. You can actually do that and use it to raise capital. You don't need to wait for the bank to give you a loan and all of that. You can actually work this business and raise enough money for you to be able to start your own other income generating ventures. Then this past month, which is June, I managed to purchase an apartment. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. And, I paid the last installment for the transfer in the month of June through Forever Living Products as well. So meeting your targets consistently. You don't have to wait until you get to manager, and you don't have to write off your dreams and your goals. You can actually still achieve them. You just need the discipline to work your business, to learn how to, be coachable, and then you will be able to achieve all of this. So I am grateful to Forever because even though this is an opportunity that I looked down on when it came to me, it has actually helped me to achieve things that I had written off. And now I've gone back and I've started rewriting my goals for 2024, 2025. I am so excited because I'm starting to see how Forever is changing my life. So if you are in this meeting, and you still have goals, don't give up on your goals. My next goal is to buy myself a Range Rover. And I know if I work the marketing plan, I will be able to do it. So think about what is it that you want to achieve, and think about how can you partner with Forever in order to achieve those goals. Thank you so much, my leader, for giving me the time. I will hand over the platform back to you.
Wow, that was powerful, guys. Did you see all that? Now, I believe I've got better pictures, because she sent me better pictures of the apartment. And she just told me that she was able to, she has already been able to. So this is India and Namibia. I put the pictures nicely. This is Zanzibar. This was in Dubai, here in Dubai, and she has already shared this. And this is the apartment, guys, that she has already gotten customers on. Sorry about that. Just a moment. Hold on. Hold on. I think I did not put the animation on this. Okay, yeah. So there. So this is the apartment that Heather is talking. She's already gotten a tenant. So can you imagine at age 20, 28, being able to, what is happening here? Just a moment. 1 minute. Just a minute. Okay. Let's see that one. Just a moment. Yeah. So this is the complex where her apartment is. Can you please put in the fires in there? Because at age 28, to just even think of, the thinking that she has, it's a one-bedroom apartment. She has already gotten a tenant that is staying there. So she's now a landlord, guys, landlady. At age 28, you are free, you're traveling the world, you're now starting to invest, this is how it is. So look at this video here. So guys, I like it because Forever can really do so much at whatever age. So imagine at age 28, she is an accountant. At age 28, she's having her own accounting firm. She's having her own apartment. She's driving, she's traveling. So can you imagine when Heather is at 35? That is 7 years from now. She's going to be like a whole level millionaire. And now imagine that is Forever. When you're sitting there, look at that, and it has already gotten gotten a tenant. So guys, don't look at Forever and be feeling like, I'll be selling aloe vera, what. We do, I mean, I've just sold right now. I'm selling F15 is another program, or which is, like that's about 3,000, in Tanzanian shillings, because the prices are different, because of the currency and all that. Imagine selling one product to one person for 3,000 and something, close to 4,000. Incredible, crazy. Right? Now we sell because the demand of the products is high. But then selling is one part. Another part that is also important is the building of teams part, is becoming a leader, is having the mindset that Heather has, the getting to know that I can be able to be whoever, I can be a global business coach, I can, that part is what we are selling in our community right now. So if Heather can do it, you definitely can do it. The goal right now, if you are in the business, is, and you're not you're not a supervisor yet, is becoming a supervisor. If you are not part of the business yet, then start the business. And then the second goal is get to manager. So Heather has been able to achieve all that at a supervisor level. And then now go to manager. Can you imagine when an income is 40,000? Good thing about South Africa and Namibia, you guys have got access to all these funds, access to finances, meaning if you are able to increase an income by 20,000, 40,000, you're already living a lavish lifestyle, and Forever can help you that. The goal also in the team is to have as many ego managers as possible. Here's another supervisor called Susan. She's a supervisor, started the business about a year ago. And she's still having another job, but then by using Forever, she has been able to save. And last month, she was able to buy herself a car, her first car, which her job couldn't buy her. Because as I said, the jobs are not enough. She was able to buy her first car, and she bought it at 154,000 rands, 154,000 Namibian dollars, and she bought it cash. And before, a week before she bought a car, she had already bought herself an iPhone, which is 22,000, meaning that month she has probably spent about, and she moved to another apartment, which is a better one, which she's living right now. She has spent about 200,000. And that she did cash, guys. When you're talking about being free, no debt, no nothing, this is what we mean. And she did it as a supervisor. You understand? So if there's someone who can do it, then definitely you can do it as well. You can do it as well, you know? So we have got so many people in the team right now that they're achieving goals that they never thought possible. You understand? So if we could do it, you can do it. The question is, what is your goal? And if you're already part of the business, guys, if you're already part of the business, I'm asking you to really put in the work. The work is just sharing the opportunity, sharing the products. It is as simple as that. You can never go to your boss and tell them, you know, boss, I need to add me another 5,000 on top of my salary, and I'm gonna be talking to everybody about our, you know, even if you do overtime, the salaries are the same. But here you are, you can work yourself overtime to build your own business instead of building someone else's dream. Who is your boss? So become your own boss and be able to build a business for yourself. We talked about being an ego manager. Here are the ego managers we have. In Southern Africa, ladies and gentlemen, there's about 21 ego managers. And of the 21 ego managers, our team, which is the newest team in South Africa, we have got 20% of the ego managers. We have got 4 ego managers of 21 ego managers that are in the whole of Southern Africa. Incredible. And here is one ego manager called Selma Angolo from Namibia. She was loaded in debt, having a job, yes, but you know, still she couldn't afford to build a home for her son. But now she has been able to do that. And the other day she shared with us that she bought, she was paid by Forever, and she's still calling it a side hustle. Can you imagine having a side hustle that is paying you 48,000 rands? You know, and she's still building a business on the side and having a full-time job. Here's a Gwen. Gwen is also another ego manager, and she started the business, and she was, well, you know, she's a single mom of 3, struggling with paying school fees, struggling with, you know, I'm paying rent, and she did not know, you know, like what the future is holding for her and us and our kids. But today she's a global business coach. When you say ego manager, guys, we are traveling. We will be boarding this, one of the biggest cruise ships in Europe, and we'll be boarding it in Venice. Venice is a floating city, and everything, like, guys, this is Venice. Can you see this? You know, here is where we will be boarding it. You know, look at how, you know, like people are traveling with boats. There's no cars. Why? Because it's a floating city. And this lady, I never knew her before. I met her, and then we started the business. Unfortunately, she lost her job, you know, but last year, beginning of last year, as a single mom, she was able to pay school fees for all of her 3 kids for the whole year in January, the whole year for 3 kids in January. And imagine she had to lose a job for her to realize that, you know what, I am meant for more. So maybe you're going through challenges right now, like Gwen. You don't know how things are. You know, maybe you lost your job as well. Maybe your job is not enough. Maybe you don't have any. Maybe you're a single mom. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, and you know, like you're struggling. And here is a story that can be able to inspire you. Today, Gwen has been traveling the world. This, I remember we said our mission is to travel. She traveled. Here she is in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi. Yes, she is speaking to people. She's now having business in Canada. She has a team in the US. She has a team in Germany. She has a team in Namibia, in South Africa. She has a team in, you know, in the UK. So, guys, someone that never knew herself that this will be her life, she's now a global business coach. So if she can do it, you definitely can do it. This is another lady called Mariana. This is myself. These are the ego managers we have. And Mariana is currently number 23 in the southern of Africa. And imagine, number 23, and she was recognized as number 23 in the whole of Southern Africa, I mean 7 countries, when she was in business for only 24 months. So when you're sitting there and you're thinking, Forever is for some other people, you know, it's for people that have started earlier, I'll be working for someone. No, it's not, because then why is she number 23? You know, within 24 months. Why not the sponsor? because you're not doing it for anybody. You're doing it for you. And the time will determine. You can run as fast as you want. The next trip we are going to is Phuket. We're also going to Paris. When you get to manager, your job is also to help other people become managers. This forever, when you are a manager making a 20, 40,000, helping other people doing the same, when they're doing what you call 60cc, we'll come to understand this is, it should be minimum. You're looking at adding another 29,000. How many legs will you have? That matters. I have got about 9 legs. I'm a sapphire manager, guys. And look at what a sapphire manager is actually clocking. In a year, that's about 3.5 million, guys, runs. That's a lot of money. There's no way as a computer scientist, you'll be able to make my bonus this month. I was just telling my husband, we are celebrating. I'm like, yo, how can that be? Like, there are incomes in forever that if you did not join forever, it will never be possible. So that is you in the next 5 years. That is you looking at yourself and your life, and you're like, you know what? Thank God someone invited me for the meeting. You can also qualify for Forever to Drive, where Forever is paying you either $400 or $600 or $800 US dollars every single month for 36 months. We're looking at that is about 6,000, 10,000, about 12, 13,000 every single month runs for 36 months. And you can be able to buy yourself a car. Look at people buying these brand new cars, and this is the yellow bottle you have seen around. So if you're sitting there and you're thinking like, I'll be selling aloe vera, guys, how can you sell how many aloe veras will you sell for you to buy a Range Rover, a Porsche, a Mercedes, for you to be able to build a home that is amazing? Because that is what you can do with your forever money. You understand? We have been able, my husband and I have been able to buy this brand new car, brand new car when I was 28 years of age. And it was 2018, right? 2018. And we bought it at 1.4 million rands. And we bought it cash, guys. We bought it cash. Guys, stories like this are incredible. As I said, there's global travels. You can travel the world. This lady was in business for only 4 months for her to travel to Dubai. We went with her to Egypt. You can see Heather there. So stories like this are there, and we are actually doing it. This is Mariana was saying she was recognized as number 23 in the whole of Southern Africa, and she's in business for only 20. She has actually just bought herself an apartment. That will be her third property, And imagine that third property was bought by Forever, And so this is me and my husband traveling the world. You can be able to travel with your kids, and show them that, what, they can be more. With the next trip, guys, we are going is Paris. And the mission is to have at least 50 people in Paris, guys. Will you be there? Will you guys be in Paris? We are having a plan right now for people to start, of course, working on it, but we have an incentive. And if you become a manager by December, you're going to get yourself a free ticket to Paris. You become a manager, you're actually unlocking about 40,000, but that is 2,500 US dollars. But on top of that, you're getting a free ticket to Paris next year, guys. Incredible. So I hope you're going to be there. But we do all this because we have got amazing products, which I'm not going to go through it, but we have got aloe vera gels, and we do have got food supplements. We have got skincare, personal care products. We have got skincare products, and people have been using the products. You have heard about, Heather's story, and you can see people getting really amazing results. And so you can be able to help other people into getting better. Look at this skin and look at how there's no filter here. There's no, editing. These are people's skins, and they're getting better. When it comes to weight loss, I've just shared with you, this is my story. I lost 5.3 kilos within 9 days. Within a month, I was able to lose 10 kilos. Within 3 months, I was able to lose 18 kilos. And it's incredible, but stories are too many. Everybody else, but there's so many stories that you can be able to even create a page for yourself and start building a business on social media by using these stories. So the market is just too much. Everybody right now, look, people are spending over 315 billion US dollars on skincare. On weight loss, they're spending about $586 billion. How much money are you going to make? Because people are willing to spend on you. And we have got amazing organic products, guys. How can you start? I advise you start with the Start Your Journey combo pack. Go back to the person that invited you in this meeting. The combo is about 6,825. It has got enough products for you to start building your customer base. We're going to show you how you can be able to start and build your business. Does it sound too good to be true? I understand. But if you're ready to put in the time and effort, we are ready to show you how you can do it. We are ready to answer your questions. And so ask your questions to the right people. You can be asking yourself, like right now, I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to talk to people. Of course, this meeting is just meant to help you understand that there's forever and people achieving their goals. But then we will give you the right answers when you ask the right questions. And so I'll tell you, it is the right time. Right time. Don't ever think like, what will other people think of me? What will my relatives? What about, I failed before. Today is a new day, guys. Let no doubt, no guilt, no anybody, know your past experience take you away from your goals and your dream life because of fear or whatever. And as I said, and this is just an assurance that the same God that brought you in this meeting, if you stay to the end, can I get to see number one from people that are guests that have stayed up until now? Can you put number one, please? Put number one if you're a guest. Okay? It is not by chance. That means you're a very serious person. Up until now, you said yes. And so one thing that we can promise you is that we will give you the support that you need for your business. And we will have the trainings that you need. And so just say yes and welcome to our family. Our team Unstoppable is ready for you. We have got amazing leaders, equipped leaders, people have been going through, have done the business, they've got experience to show you how. So thank you all very much. And I wish you all great, great, great success as you are embarking on this journey that is going to transform your life completely. You are unstoppable. And I wish you an amazing 6 months of the year 2024. Bye-bye.